Hello, my beautiful rock stars. It's your girl Rocqi, your revolutionary hippie from Life is Rocqi. Welcome to my YouTube channel. So today on Black, y'all, to I guess close out Black History Month, remembering that we keep it Black History 365, 24/7, 365. That is. Start with my Black buy. So this actually was a Target Black History Month buy a few years ago. And I'm really upset about the DEI stuff because, like, Target was really doing it. Like, we had a whole section. Like, I could finally get Juneteenth clothing for my children, and I was really excited about that because, like, that wasn't an option when I was growing up. So to have a place where I could go to, a common place that I normally shop at, and just have stuff for us accessible was just liberating. So that being said, I just kind of wanted to dive into and again, check out my previous video of how I'm reinvesting back into Black brands, because I don't actually know the owner of this brand. And that's one of the things that I realized when I was like, I want to reinvest into Black brands. It was because, like, yeah, they were one-off buys. I wasn't continuously going back to a brand like I was in the 90s and 2000s. It was just, ooh, I like this. This is cute, So my brands right now are Actively Black, Power in Black, Black Love Boutique, I think Mahogany. Is it Mahogany Mommies? I gotta remember. I'm thinking about ordering from them, but I haven't ordered from them yet. And then the Cultured Savage, as well as Urban Argyle, which has the HBCU grad stuff. So, and Dope Rebellion. So those are my Black brands right now. So check those out, and bye Black, y'all. But all that to say, to today's topic, revolution is for the young. The reason I say that is because when I was young, I had so much energy. Now that I'm a parent of a toddler, the energy is different when you get older. It's not the same. I had so much energy that I was able to ace my classes in school, work a part-time job, party on the weekends, and not sleep. If I don't sleep now, there are just some drastic repercussions, okay? So, like, I had literally more physical energy, okay? So that part. And then I had the save the world mentality. I had the vision and the hope, and probably because I'm a millennial, having gone through just the politics of the US, that it's kind of drained me and made me lose hope, so there's probably that going on too. So maybe when you first get out into the world, you see what you can change, right? And you try, and I did. But then I got met with bureaucracy and just a lot of setbacks that stopped the momentum I was building towards change. It's not that I stopped the change, because I'm still a change maker, but the momentum that I had been building, I was held back by other people. And it's really hard to change the system, y'all. It's really hard to change the system, but a waterfall begins with a single drop of water, so every bit helps, right? So, examples of how I was about that life. The first wave of Black Lives Matter in 2014, 2015, after Trayvon Martin. And, wow. It wasn't even Trayvon Martin. It was Mike Brown. And Ferguson. And I was a part of those protests, that wave. And I said to myself, because I was like, if I get arrested, that could threaten my educational and professional career. But I was like, I can't sit in the face of this happening historically, knowing what my ancestors went through, and not take the risk. Like, I was like, I can't call myself a revolutionary. I can't call myself a change maker if I don't attempt this. And I did, and it was very powerful. Very powerful. But one thing that I learned from that experience was that our ancestors weren't just marching. They were revolutionary economically, culturally, and politically. And when we do, because I'm also thinking about these boycotts, like they're boycotting Target and Amazon and things like that. And it's like the Montgomery bus boycott lasted for a year, a whole year of making sure everyone had the means and transportation to get to where they needed to go, so they weren't dependent on these buses. And that was just in one town, right? That was just in Montgomery, Alabama. And it's like, that was also during the era of segregation, so we were more unified anyway. So these boycotts, I honestly don't think are that effective because, again, it's not long term. There's not an alternative, of where to go with majority of our purchases, right? And then it's not that trifecta. Economically, again, it's not long term, and how many people are actually going to boycott. And then also culturally, the reason why Dr. King was choosing cities that had like really racist governors and sheriffs and stuff is because he knew television wise it would be bad, right? And people's heartstrings needed to be pulled, and people are desensitized to that now. So they've witnessed unaliving on TV in real time, or not in real time, but you know, it's real. It's not like a movie, and they don't care. So that's no longer effective for cultural change. And then politically, there's absolutely no movement. We don't have leaders who are enacting policies on our behalf. And then that goes into the class issue and how they may give us Juneteenth, but you know, as far as like economic change politically, they don't really care about, like healthcare, you know? So like, again, how I've been swayed. But I will say is that I did set out to be pro-black, and meaning I consciously choose black over everything whenever possible. So my doctor is black, my eye doctor is black, my landlord is black, my former roommates were black. The practices that I worked at were black owned, and I saw a majority black population. I frequented black businesses, whether that was restaurants or clothing, jewelry, head wrap. Oh, shout out to, actually, no, this was from Target too. And again, this I think was Cece's Closet though. Cece's Closet NYC. Because I remember seeing it. I was like, oh my God, I wanted to buy from them. And here they are. But yeah, I don't know who this one was. But yeah, so I've tried my best to, and then my husband's black, you know, so I've tried my best to, and then I take my daughter to an Afrocentric play group, you know, so like I try my best to buy black and to invest in our community and circulate our dollar and things like that and support our own, you know. And I think if you just have that intention in life, that outlives a boycott. Like we use Tide detergent, you know, that's just one of our black buys. It was from We Buy Black. I think they changed their name to Naspora or something, but it was We Buy Black that we get them from. And so yeah, I try my best. But I'm also aware that we don't have an Amazon, right, where we can get everything. And the reason I started shopping at Amazon, because I wasn't trying to anyway in the first place, but the reason I did was I kept getting scammed, right? So it's like, it's hard to trust all these online vendors, you know? So it's a complicated issue, but I think the young have the energy, they have the spirit, they have the drive, they have the vision, and I love that. And I think we will always need that, because as I've gotten older, I'm 33 now, Now I'm just like, I'll do what I can when I can. But right now my focus is my family. I have a 2-year-old. My focus is on making sure that she's okay. And as far as changing the world, I have my book, The Roots Beneath the Tree, a book of poetry by Ashley Raquel. Description or link in the description box below. I have my YouTube channel. I have my blog. I'm a licensed marriage and family therapist, as well as a clinical supervisor to other Black therapists. So change maker shit, right? But there was a lot more I was willing to do. And right now, with the state of the world the way that it is, I'm just trying to focus on me and mine. And I also recognize the revolution in that. The fact that I am preparing to be the matriarch for the generations that come from me and laying a foundation breaking generation trauma cycles, starting with Black love, healthy Black love, and then also focusing on the intention, on the values and lessons that I'm teaching my children because I'm homeschooling. That will definitely be impactful for the future of humanity. And that's what I'm focusing on right now. But as far as saving the world, I acknowledge that I couldn't. I can focus on a single drop of water at a time. And that's where I'm at. So let me know your thoughts in the comments below. How are you a change maker? How are you a revolutionary? And what acts of change do you take? Because the system is fucked. In so many ways. But yeah. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. And as always, take care of you. Light and love.